You're watching The X Factor. We've seen 7 incredible acts tonight, and there's one more to come. Now, don't forget, you can download The X Factor performances on iTunes. All you have to do is go to our official website for all of the details. Now, Ronan, 1 act left, but what an act, right? I got it out.
Yes, pal. So look, yes, he stuffed it up last week, but he's still got a standing ovation. So can you imagine what this room is going to be like if he gets this one right? And there is no room for error when it comes to Gold Chisel. Singing choir girl, it's Taylor Henderson!
I can't be a hypocrite and sit here after giving JTR a hard time for forgetting the words.
Yeah.
You know what you did. You're way better than that.
What happened was I was a little bit out of time with the band, and then I ended up singing the same line twice. And even though I got through it, I couldn't help but think like I'd blown it.
If you can be that good and forget the words, imagine what you can be when you shake off those nerves.
It's Rock Week this week. I thought I'd go for an Australian classic. And your dad's going to love this. We're going for Cold Chisel.
Cool.
And you can show off your vocal ability with this song as well. It's Choir Girl. Absolute smash.
Great song. Taking on a Cold Chisel song, you know, that's a big ask.
Looking like a choir girl.
I mean, Cold Chisel is Aussie rock royalty. Everybody in Australia knows this song.
It's one of those things you have to be really careful with because you can't stuff up a Jimmy Barnes song.
Over the first verse, watch your time and listen to the guitar.
Yeah.
You were racing ahead.
We came up with this idea to slow the song down a little bit at the start. See, I'm a bit worried because it's Rock Week and slowing up the song, you know, is a big risk. You know, there's a lot of loyal Cold Chisel fans out there.
There might be people with pitchforks outside the studio if he gets this one wrong. Be careful.
Looking like a choir girl. She's crying like a refugee. Looking like a choir girl. She's crying like a refugee. One nurse to hold her. One nurse to wheel it down the corridors I'm feeling. Well, I've been trying. She's crying like a refugee. Looks me like a sister. Loves me like an only child. Loves me like a sister. Loves me like an only child. She's my connection. Yeah, I'll hold on and never, never, never let her down.
listen to a singer perform, how you acknowledge the band throughout that performance, because we have had a killer band tonight. Thanks, guys.
I have to thank Dory for that arrangement. That was so good.
You know what, to watch the growth that you've had from that week, the first week where you didn't have your guitar and you were so nervous, to then, it was just, well done. Well done. Amazing.
Taylor, I don't even know who just walked in the room then. That was a completely different guy. I know you were shaking at the end, but that's the performance level. We're show 5. We're halfway. You got to take that now and you've got to launch yourself. No more quivering, no more crying. Absolutely. 50% of the job is singing and the other 50% is believing it and giving it in every performance. That was a great one. Keep it up.
Just glad you liked it.
I think that was your best vocal that you've done on the lives, for sure. That made me want to say, I gotta get some Cold Chisel. Now I got to look at Cold, because you made me a fan of Cold Chisel. I mean, I got to download some stuff or, do some stuff. Now, I got one thing to say though, is that the whole first 40 seconds, your eyes were closed the whole time up there. And I just think that that's one thing you can improve upon. But it made your vocals sound so good because you were concentrating, closing your eyes. But it's like, if I were to talk to you like this and say, I think that you did an amazing job. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? It's just really hard to connect to a bro when his eyes is closed. So that's what it feels like. But when you did open your eyes and you came right there, then it was dynamic. So it worked in your favor because I was like, okay, now his eyes are open. That's a new thing.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to bring it in and then let it out.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I'm sorry that
well done. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay.
I'm proud of you, mate. Great job. Super, super job. We started X Factor tonight with a standing ovation from Danny. And we finished it with a standing ovation from you. And that's the quality that we have in the show now. I'm so proud of you. Great job. Well done.
Well, buddy, I could see the hands shaking quite a lot. Was it the volume of the crowd? What was it? You were really happy with the performance?
Yeah, it's the first time I got to move around on stage and interact with everyone. So that was fun.
And having everyone stand up, especially on the panel at the end, must mean all the hard work.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got to impress these guys in the end, and I'm glad they enjoyed it as much as me. So,
all right. Well, if you think Taylor has what it takes to win, he definitely needs your support. Just call 1902 557508 or text Taylor to 1977 8888 or hit up the app and vote that way. Get your votes in right now, up until midday on Tuesday. Let's hear it one more time for Taylor Henderson.